European Dodgeball Championships in Vienna. Here on the centre court we can see two teams facing off, warming up. It's going to be a fantastic match. On one side we've got the England Lions, the reigning champions, and on the other side the hosts, very strong looking hosts. We've got the Austrian team over there. Both teams looking very, very strong. I haven't seen an awful lot of England playing yet in this tournament. They've been on the other court while we've been watching the centre court, but their score lines are looking pretty dominant. Austrians as well, they've consistently had very, very strong players individually, and this year we've seen a great move towards their team game. They're working a lot better together. Unfortunately Max has had to leave me, so he won't be able to give me too much insight at the moment into the Austrian side, which is a shame. We can definitely talk a little bit about England as well while they're over here. So some familiar names down there. We're going to be looking to see how they approach the England game tactically. Traditionally England will go for a very strong offensive game, but maybe they're going to try and change it up slightly, having seen how the Austrians perform. Hopefully Austria will be quick to react when they realise how England play, and we'll see if they can adapt their tactic on the fly and adjust themselves as they need to. International referee is going to be Sean Scott, associated with the Scotland Highlanders, and also very high level referee in the UK. Hopefully they'll be clearing up some of those final points. By now you'd hope that everything has been dealt with, but it seems every time you have a tournament like this, a situation arises very, very difficult to make a call. England team there, all superstars in the UK in their own right, all playing for top flight teams. Most of them featuring in the Dodgeball Premier League that we have running in the UK, and a lot of that team remaining fairly unchanged for the last few years. Very, very strong team, good chemistry, great players. Over on the Austrian side, recognising a few familiar faces from yesteryear, as we've seen in the showcase last night. Fantastic play, particularly remembering Oberhauser. Fantastic catching from him. He seems to turn around quite a few of the games that we were commentating on yesterday. Very much looking forward to see how they handle England, and in turn how England handle them. Not going about it too much, but there is a lurid combination of shoes going on here. Tom Stonehouse on the far side for the England team would be very, very happy in his awful coloured shoes. Looking down over two dodgeballs and the head of Sean Scott, international referee. You see stepping onto the side, Republic of Ireland player Rob Kearns is also coming in to lend his support to refereeing. And here we are, the pre-match handshake. As Rob was saying before, a fantastic addition to the game, really increasing that sportsmanship. Shaking the hands of the referees as well, always lovely to see. Maximum respect for the players, the referees, the crew, everyone involved. As the man we were picking out before, looking to see him making some good catches against some of the possibly surprisingly strong throwers of the England team. Hopefully they won't catch Austria off guard. And off they go. That's two balls for England and a third rolling back, and a very early hit against the Austrians. That's a very well practiced set piece, but also Darren Skilton of the England team has been caught out. That man once ate 80 triangles of Dairy Lee cheese in one day, and I don't want to tell you about the results. Absolutely staggering. Austria now coming wide, two balls. Only released one guy was put off. A difficult but well taken catch by the England team. Then we have Matthew Josiah. Apologies if I accidentally call him Arnie, as we all used to know him. His shirt still says Noden on the back. He takes a nice comfortable catch from a kneeling position. Already though, the Austrians making the England team work a bit. It's a good block there on the Austrian side. And two balls for them to try and launch their counter-offensive. Good hit there on Ben Carson. Absolutely lovely to see. A hit on Alex Harrison there from the Austrian. Almost went for that catch. Great idea to leave it. Very well left indeed. Sorry, Ben Allsop, not Ben Carson. Darren Skilton there, easily keeping the pressure on the Austrian player, holding him off, goading him. That shot hit the floor before it hit Darren Skilton on the shin. Tom Stonehouse backing up his teammate there, and with a 2-ball volley, sails straight past the Austrian player. Comfortably, that throw was taken. Lovely catch there by Matthew Josiah on the outside. Very, very good start for both teams. England obviously expecting to do very, very well, and they have a reputation to uphold. Austria, we're loving seeing them adapting to the England tactic. See some fantastic movement there. They're really giving it their all. Lovely, lovely strong throws, committed to the dodges. Great to see. The teams lining up for the second game. Currently England 2, Austria 0. Very, very fast runners on both sides. That was a live ball, and we're just taking a second. That was a very, very strong hit. The referees are just having a moment of conference. They're not sure if that ball was actually live before it was thrown, or if it was an intentional headshot. Have a quick look at that replay. Straight off the bat, straight to his teammate, and bang. And these things will happen. That's a well-practiced set piece from England, getting your fast runners to get the balls back to your strong throwers instantly, running up, get that changeover very, very quick. We saw the Wales team doing that, using Tim Day as the point man for the throwing. Very strong tactic. I think we're all going to restart that game. Maybe there was a false start, I'm not sure what it was. Yes, you can see there from the motions of Sean Scott that he's saying the player was moving before the whistle had blown. Technically a false start. So we're restarting the whole game. The Austrian player, I think he's okay, but he's just holding back. You see a little bit of caution there on his side. 2 balls to Austria. Early hit, good pre-throw from the England side. Takes out one of the Austrian throwers. 3-ball volley from England. Seems to miss the mark. No, one player is going out. I think Austria are coming to realise that they need a little bit more than just strong throws to take on this team. I think similarly England are going to be surprised at the firepower that the Austrians are bringing to the game. It's good. The Austrians keeping the England team on their toes. Darren Skilton having to make some strong moves. Always watching for the loose ball. And unfortunately the loose ball just comes straight to his heels. He won't be happy with that. Hopefully he won't have too long to think about it before he gets caught back in. Alex Harrison on his practically patented counter. Ball there from the England team, sending it straight into the hands of Rob Kearns, who is not playing. Three balls, one target. They've hit Mr. Koch, and out he goes. One Austrian player left against the majority of the England side. And we're having a minute, possibly just a warning for kicking that ball across the court. We've had one warning already on a different team. It's not malicious, there's no malintent, it's just moving the ball around, bit of energy, and he's kicked that one across. Let's see what the referee's decision is this time. He's already given one warning for this, but not for the Austrian team.
Okay, I was just coming down from the floor.
Yes.
I had a quick chat with the Austrians. They were pretty upset with the first set.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of arguing. Team captain.
Oh, really?
Not so good decision making was the main part. So let's see. But as I can see from up here, only one player left again.
Yes.
How did that happen?
It was a very, very quick turnaround.
He tried to drop and catch, but didn't work.
Josiah just spinning around, misjudging that distance a little bit.
Not quick enough back.
By Tom Stonehouse.
And the second set goes again to England.
Maybe with the refreshed rank, 6 players on court, they'll try something new.
So you see the captain, Stefan Leitinger, giving direction who is playing, who is on court, and we have a different lineup. The English, I guess, they play the same with the 6 players, right?
They will. I don't imagine they'll change too much. We've got Ed Pickering on the outside. Looks like he's replaced someone.
Okay, 2 for the Austrians.
Those ranks have just switched up ever so slightly. Yeah, sorry, taken off Ben Alsop and brought on Ed Pickering.
So there are 5, but 3 balls. Let's see how they attack the 3 balls. They throw every 3, and they get a hit. So it's 5-5 again. I
think in this, we're saying before, the Austrians are discovering that
that's a catch.
Their throws are very strong, but they need a little bit more of a team mind to bring it to England. But I think England are being surprised by some of these hits. They're not expecting to get hit, and the Austrians are giving it to them. So 4-6, the catch brought the 6th player from England back on court. And that's a hit for 1 or 2. It's at least 1 hit, possibly a second.
No, it's just 1.
Just 1. Still, this
5
stage
against 4, it's getting closer
very,
again.
very, very close.
Ooh, that was a great dodge.
Nice
very, very, very great ability to bend his body.
Classic Skilton. Absolute classic Skilton.
Whoa, and that's a hit. He almost got it.
Almost went, and Skilton didn't go for the save. I think he thought his teammate had it covered.
4-4. Well, let's see. Attack on the player with the ball. And 3 balls for the Austrians. 3 balls, but they're under pressure. They have to throw. Yeah, that's a hit on the head.
Straight over the shoulder and head there, Brian Knight, just clipping on the way past.
Okay, 4 against 3. They retake the lead. And
wonderful shot. Absolute heel snapper on Alex Harrison. If his shoes were maybe a different colour, he wouldn't have been such a target.
That was a big play for England.
Responding in kind. Even teams once again. Strong counter, a little bit too high, but wonderful power. Referee stopped the game. Some infringement against the Austrian player. I'm not sure what that was.
Me neither. So decided to just throw 1 ball. Brings England back in the forced to act.
England will appreciate the time
that's a hit. Peter Silva, number 2. He's out. He tried to go into the block to make to cover some distance before even the other one has thrown.
Yes, absolutely.
Risky tactic.
Very risky.
In this case, didn't work out.
In a team like this, they know to anticipate that move. They know where to try and throw.
Wow, 2 balls against Jakob Lehrer. He's sent off, so it's 3-1 England again. And now Chris Omdal, the new player.
Yes.
He is left.
Slightly softer throw there. I don't think that's going to worry England too much, but if you can get that catch...
Oh, that's a close one.
That is a shame. I thought he had that one.
Yeah.
Got an England flag being waved down here in the stands. Quite nice to see.
That's the hit against Jakob. And they're preparing for the 4th set.
As the referee's in position, teams are ready. Good. Photographer is ready. Very well covered indeed.
So 3 balls for England. Are they again? Yeah, they are again scoring. Oh, 2 catches!
Very, very good. Austria very pleased with that.
Well, they have to go off, aren't they?
Alex Harrison there. Not entirely sure if he's out. Thinking there was a hit first. For 2 catches, you would expect 2 players to go off, and it looks like we're just losing 1. So
it appears the referees are calling it a catch, and then the second one was blocked, and then catch from the other.
Right.
So the catch does not send the player off.
That's right. The ball is just dead.
Yeah, if the ball is dead, so 1 player off. But Austria already lost another player. So it's 4-5.
4-4. Ed Pickering takes a hit.
Oh.
He just missed that save. Very, very good attempt from close
2 balls. Third ball. Okay, we have 3 against 4. Very high speed in this game.
Absolutely.
Yeah, forwards and backs.
We'd very much like to see Austria taking some points off England at this stage.
They're certainly capable of it. They just need to close out games.
Yes.
Yeah, and maybe they shouldn't always pick number 7 because he bends like never seen someone bend before.
I'm sure he'll be glad to hear you say that.
Yeah, I mean he does. Look at him. Yeah.
The boy is rubber.
Oh, great dodge.
At this stage, the best option I think for the Austrians to hit this fellow here.
Yeah.
Sam Maycock.
So Austria evened it out, but then immediately lost a player, so England retains the lead. Now he got.
England tracked that very well, predicted his position.
Again 3-1, like the last set. Austria needs to do something.
I think really Austria's strength is going to lie in throwing it out and not going for the silly catch or the forced catch. If they play their own game, if they know what they're good at, they should continue doing that. If they're a throwing team, continue throwing.
So, a bit disappointing for
a
my
little.
point.
The scoreline does not accurately reflect the games. Yeah, it has to be said. Austria definitely, they're pushing England, they're testing the limits, but England, as you say, have the advantage in closing out the games.
Yeah. And I mean, they make no mistakes.
No,
no.
Very, very
few. The only chance is really to throw it again a little bit better and a little more coordinated.
That's what you need to see. Okay, England there fluffing the run at the rush a little bit. They're still going to get all the balls, but 10 seconds later.
So let's see. Again, I presume they throw all 3? No, just 2 this time.
Not always. They will continue to change their tactic. They don't always throw at the same target, the England team, whereas other teams will. The logic dictates the same target is a better thing to do, but if everyone thinks that way, constantly trying to do the unexpected. Valiant attempt at the save there from, is that Lera?
Lera, yeah. He
just out of his reach.
Sides and the counter-attack. Just a little bit too short. But very confident. England very confident.
It's a glancing hit. The Austrians think they've hit Sam Maycock, the number 9, over on the far side of your screen. But it was definitely blocked first. Ed Pickering, however, caught on the toes.
5-3. Was a catch. Wow,
lovely
threw
catch.
it and made the catch almost at the same time.
Very, very nice indeed. Bounce before it hit him. I don't get the sense that the Austrians are overwhelmed. Not yet. But I think they'll be very frustrated with this.
Yeah. Well, I stepped over the line. That's it for England.
To finish it by going over the line, I don't think he'll be happy with that.
It just was. He was too far behind.
Yes.
It's always better if you stay just a meter in front of the back line, because if you try to jump or to step aside, you always risk, if you stay right at the line, that you just step over and then you're out.
Absolutely so. It's definitely become a new aspect of the game. Before, very few people would step off the court. We used to play all the way to the wall, backs to the wall. Introducing this back area to fall out of, it's happening quite a lot.
Yes.
We find a lot of players are missing the line.
So the Austrians now, they know where they stand, and they know what's the limit, and
they absolutely do.